Substrate is an agentic AI for medical records denials. Today, we'll share how it can completely automate your appeals for medical records and medical necessity. Practices in many specialties frequently have claims pended or denied for medical records. Substrate can take your SOPs and submit your medical record appeals into payor portals just like a human would, except completely hands-free. Here's how it works. First, we'll do a claim status on your claims to understand from the payor perspective what CPTs were submitted, which ones require documents to be submitted, and when the claim was pended. Second, our browser agents will go directly into your EMR, just like a human would, and retrieve the clinical documents that are necessary. Next, we'll validate the encounter in a few ways. We check patient demographics to make sure they match what the payor is requesting. We check the clinical documents to make sure they match the encounter. And we check the payor policy to ensure that the encounter meets the clinical criteria set by the payor. Once the validation is complete, we generate a custom appeal letter that includes the specific payor policy criteria, how that encounter meets the payor policy criteria, and where on each page to find the evidence. And then our browser agents will log into the payor portals, again, just like a human would, to submit the appeal for you automatically. All of this happens completely hands-free. We'll monitor the appeal until it's adjudicated and calculate how much you recovered. If you have a billing team that spends time submitting medical records to payors and appealing denials, Substrate can take this out of their hands so they can focus on your hardest claims that need a human touch. Learn more at sales@substrateintelligence.com.